All right, good afternoon, and welcome to Niceville, Florida, as the Chiefs take on the Cottondale Hornets out of Cottondale, Florida. Cole Prosek on the mound for the Chiefs. Up 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Ball misses out a little bit there.
70 degrees today, wind.
Yeah, it's nice.
Wind's blowing a little bit, sun's out. Nice day at the field.
Sun's out, guns out, right?
Little breaking ball, strike three looking.
Yeah, that's good. So strikeout.
It's going to be one out.
Yep.
At the top of the first.
This field was a little hard to get to today, Shaker.
It's a very nice layout once you're in here. Like it's pretty cool facility on all the fields here. But yeah, the fencing and the gates, and it was not the most user friendly.
Yeah.
Gonna be fastball in late, run and play for Drumheller. He's gonna make it for the second out. So that's 2 down, top of the first for the Chiefs.
2 quick outs there for Prosek.
And again, we talk about 2 quick ones. This third one's for some reason is always the toughest one to get.
Yeah.
Got to come to the plate here. Tall, athlete-looking kid.
Yeah, the wind's blowing to left. Kind of left center. The ball's nasty. He's going to ask. He said it didn't go around, but I think he was looking down at the dirt when he was.
Yeah, no, I was going to call. He held up. A little slider in the dirt. Another slider off the handle is going to be a comebacker for Prosek. It's going to jog it over, flip it to Leland for the third out, and Chiefs 3 up, 3 down, top of the first.
That was pretty quick. So we head to the bottom of the first. Chiefs come to bat. We'll see what we can do. We're the home team today. We'll be back. All right, welcome back. Trey Miller leading off for the Chiefs today. Trey is batting .375 this season with 5 walks.
Yeah, give him the broadcaster jinx here, but he's been hot here lately, huh?
Yeah, 32 at-bats this year.
For Cottondale, it's going to be Gray. He comes set for his first pitch of the day.
High fastball. He pops it up to the left side. Shaker, you got that one. I can't see it.
I'm all over it. It's out of play.
So he falls behind 0-1 here.
Yeah, come out aggressive, chase a little elevated fastball.
Trey digs back in, ready for the next pitch. Ball misses up, so 1-1 now.
So there's Gray's his first attempt at a breaking ball there. Not terrible. Miss off the plate a little bit. So it's shown, in 2 pitches, he's going to mix it up a little bit.
The wind's blowing straight out now. Breaking ball misses. Didn't quite get there.
When you say that wind's blowing straight out, couldn't be more straight out to center field, and that flag is stiff.
Mm-hmm. So this game is on campus here at Niceville High School, and we will be, the next 2 nights, we'll be back at South Walton for the next 2 games. So 1 game here and then 2 back at South Walton. Breaking ball.
So first pitch strike, then 4 straight balls. Going to put Trey Miller on. And again, I know we keep harping on it, but when he's on base, this offense hits another gear.
Yeah, he can turn a walk into a triple, just by stealing bases.
And he on base with, Prosek, Barnes.
And that wind
Sauer,
blowing out
Pratt.
like it is. These next 3 guys can be very dangerous. Breaking ball misses low.
So he's throwing it, and he's shown a willingness to throw it. I think that's 3 out of 5 at least, if not 4, and just can't find it.
Now the wind's kind of swirling, blowing out to left center. It's almost blowing the flag off the pole out there. He's going to be.
It's a big hopper, tough play right here, a little miscommunication.
Yep, Cole's going to beat it out. Well, it tipped off there's just, first baseman came in, second baseman kind of got caught in limbo there. Pitcher kind of got over a little bit late, but everybody's safe.
Everybody's safe. So just communication there. But again, first and second, nobody out. It's going to bring up Ethan Barnes. When we talk about the wind and their ability to get out of the yard here, I'm sure McMahon's hoping they don't really look up with that flag. Let's just put some good swings on some good pitches and see what happens.
You don't want them swinging for the fences. We're right here on the road, so you may hear some stuff. Pickoff move back to second, Trey's back in. So you may hear some. Apparently they don't have any Jake break rules here. There's 18-wheelers.
So right there in the middle, they try to run the shortstop flash in front of his face, block his view while second baseman comes behind. And no problem there.
Trey was back in standing.
Gray just can't find this breaking ball.
I don't know if he doesn't trust his fastball, but that's pretty much all he's throwing is breaking ball stuff. Barnes digs back in, ready for the next pitch. Runners at first and second. Still nobody out. Ball stays high.
So watch this middle infield, how they hold Trey here. There's been a few times they just leave him. They'll come in, flash, show themselves, and then they're out. And if they, like right now, they don't pitch it very soon. That's going to be a single to left.
So bases will be loaded for Quincy Pratt.
Before this game's over, I'm going to look for your Chiefs to try to run at third base a couple times. But either way, bases loaded, nobody out. Quincy Pratt comes to the plate. Preston Sowell on deck.
Yeah, Cottondale comes into this game with a 6-5 record. I'm not real sure where Cottondale, Florida is.
Bellamy, the left fielder, told me before the game it's about an hour drive, he said.
Okay.
And he mentioned some cities it's around, and I didn't recognize any of them.
Quincy hits that ball hard but foul.
Ball left up and in to him. So that's that pitch. It's a lot of high school hitters, a lot of hitters at any level. But I can hit it fair or I can hit it hard.
Right.
And he went hard. And that pitch and keeping it hard and fair is tough. Kind of believe we we grew up kind of our whole life and career thinking balls away, you know, people don't hit the ball away. I think that ball in is just as tough or more, just because we don't really learn how to hit it. But Quincy's one that I know he's put in the time.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And you definitely don't want to live there with him, I'm going to bet. 2-1 count, I believe.
He said 3-1. Umpire just in.
I thought it was 2. Maybe I didn't hear him.
Quincy.
It's going to be deep enough. So Quincy Pratt's going to drive in the first run. Trey Miller scores on a sac fly to center. Now first and second. 1 out for your Chiefs. Preston Sowell to the plate.
Yeah, this guy like a baby, like green monster. I guess gray monster out there and left.
Yeah, pretty tall.
Kind of a short porch out there. It's 300 down the line. But you're going to hit it about 320 to get it over.
I wouldn't trust my construction skills, but I'm fairly certain that wall's made out of full sheets of plywood.
It is.
And it's so 16 foot tall.
Yeah. The whole fence is plywood.
Yeah. Another breaking ball.
Coach Mack's going to hold them up at third, so bases will be loaded again with 1 out. It's going to bring up Braden Burford for the Chiefs.
So he started to find the breaking ball back in the strike zone. It's just, it doesn't, the velocity behind it, you know, the 2 pitches are.
It just hangs.
Yeah. So 1 out. Bases loaded again. Braden Burford to the plate.
I mean, what would you say? He's 95% fast. I mean, breaking ball.
I mean, he's 80, 85 for sure.
He just comes with a fastball there. Burford swings over the top for strike 1. Misses there. He evens the count at 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Chiefs can kind of break it open right here.
Yeah, we could use a big inning. I tell you what I would like to see from us. I haven't seen, and I didn't go to Texas, so maybe it's different. But
ball's going to get down for a base hit. Just base to base right now for the Chiefs.
Yeah, you know, feeling confident that we can hit this pitching, and don't want to run into an out early. You know, Leland Weldon comes to the plate, bases loaded. But what I would like to see is a lead and keep the intensity.
Yeah.
You know, we've kind of seen ourselves jump out and then kind of
dip
fall off,
bit.
flatten out a little bit, and let's just put 1 away. Sounded like a different breaking pitch. I'm sure it wasn't, but maybe he found it. That one looked a little better there.
Yeah, he found the zone there for sure.
A little sharper bite on it.
Fouls that one off, so Leland finds himself in an 0-2 hole here.
You know, now you're facing the pitcher. You can get aggressive, and one thing in the past we've always shown here is, you know, the Chiefs aren't scared to hit with strikes, and I doubt Leland's worried here. It's not really a dominant arm.
No.
He's not going to blow anything by me, so I can see it a second and make sure. Still 1-2, bases loaded. Gray comes set. I say that. Dugout yelling instruction to the catcher. Does a good job keeping that breaking ball in front. So that's going to be a strikeout. 2 outs. Shaw Coley.
2 down now, yeah. Shaw Coley comes to the plate. Base is still loaded for the Chiefs. It's a big strike out there for Cottondale. Ball stays up, 1-0. Fastball taken the other way.
We're going to try to get 2 here, I bet. Yep.
Yeah.
So Shaw Coley comes up, 2 RBI, single.
Yep.
Going to make it 4-0 Chiefs, bottom of the first. 2 down, Jack Price to the plate.
Yeah, Coach Matt was going to make them throw him out at home if they were going to get him. They didn't even make a try. They didn't make an attempt to.
No, he went a little farther horizontally to his left fielder did. Then it looked at first. So, again, catch him moving laterally. We're going to keep going. And there's 2 outs. Stops he's made. Stops at third he made earlier. Nobody out, 1 out. Don't run into an apple with 2. We're going to try to score right here.
Yeah.
And he does. Fastball.
It gets away from the catcher. Looks like it went in between his legs and rolled all the way to the backstop. Runners advance to second and third now. So Jack's our 9-hole hitter today. So all the Chiefs will come to the plate in this bottom half. Already a ball to the shortstop. In time for the out. So that'll do it for the Chiefs, but not before they push 4 across. Here in the bottom of the first, we head to the top of the second. Chiefs on top, 4-0. We'll be back. All right, welcome back.
Come on.
The Niceville Eagles field. Cole Prosek's first pitch in there for a strike.
And this is the pitcher hitting here, Gray. Don't have any first names.
Batting in the 4-hole. Little breaking ball had him way out front there, 0-2. Ball's going to be lifted to left field. Coley should be there, and he is for the out. Hat blew off out there shaking.
Well, he got a good head of hair. Probably holds it up a little bit. I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
So 3 pitches, 1 out. Top of the second. Yee.
Yanks that one foul.
Kind of blew him up right there a little bit. May have had a little extra giddy up. Fastball in off the handle. Another fastball away, 0-2. So Prosek, in the first inning and now start this one, just kind of battle. Here it is. Come gets them. Again, the old broadcaster jinx. Bounces that breaking ball.
1-2 pitch on the way, ball foul back out of play.
But it's definitely been that ball landed.
Did it land on the road?
On the road, yeah.
So there could be some windows damage.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I just realized that.
Unsuspecting foul balls, swing and a miss, strike 3.
And it's not a county road.
It's like a
4-lane
road, yeah.
median. Yeah. It landed right in the middle lane, on the line of these 2 lanes.
Yeah.
I don't know what direction that is right now. West, okay. across the median and all the way across the 3 lanes on the other side.
Hard hit ball back up the middle for a base hit.
West-ish is the direction of that road. Yeah, westbound lane, almost wore it.
Oh, my bad.
As I'm directing traffic over here, Hornets get a hit.
Yep.
But, yeah, going back to Cole, so definitely a day of just challenge. Here it is. Mixes up with his breaking ball a little, but we're going in the strike zone. And, just challenge you, make you beat me.
Yeah, that ball missed a little bit outside and low. So 1-0. Cole checks the runner at first. Ball misses up. I really don't think he's much of a threat to steal at first.
I would think not. Like he kind of handcuffed Quincy a little bit.
Yep. 2 balls, 1 strike now.
So the quick pace he's had, these last few, like he's tried to rush that. So it's, maybe even take just a second.
Yeah.
Take a breath. But, again, he corrects me.
Yeah.
Give me the ball, full count. Here we go.
Fouls that one back.
Yeah, they haven't caught up yet. Most every swing taken has been late, off the handle. Just foul as Leland knocks it down.
Ooh, nasty.
Freezes him with the full count breaking ball. Can I help you? No, I'm just looking. That's going to do it.
Yep. We head to the bottom of the second. Chiefs on top, 4-0. We should be 1, 2, and 3 coming up.
Yep.
All right, welcome back. Trey Miller coming to the plate now.
Well, I'm not great at math, but I think if all 9 hit every inning, we got a good chance.
It'll be a short game if they do that.
So we start the second like we did the first. Strike 1 to Trey, ball, and in the first it was 4 straight for the walk. See if he can find the zone here. Trey hit a little bit.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2 now, Hero Miller.
So one thing that's, not as fast, a little slower pitching does with some, younger hitters, tend to get a little longer. Instead of adjusting our time and start and all that, we just slow it down, our action. And I think that's what happened to him on that second strike.
2-2 count. Miller comes set. Gray comes set, pitches high. Full count. Just gets a piece of that one.
Fell off the foot there in the box. Probably like to see him try to, look a little more to that left center gap. Either way, he works a walk, ball 4. So Trey Miller, leadoff runner on again.
Yep. Trey works a walk back-to-back innings. Trey takes off. He's going to steal that one pretty easy.
You could kind of see him walk into that lead, into that steal there. Good job walking lead, gets some momentum. Gets to second base. Chance for Cole to drive him in.
Yep.
Gray evens it up 1-1. Misses upstairs there, ball 2, Cole Prosek. Again, your Chiefs lead at 4-0. Nobody out, bottom of the second. Kind of outruns his hands a little bit there, even the count 2-2. Clear, windy day here in Florida.
Yep.
High breaking ball right there, gets above it. Kind of over the top, fouls it off straight down there. Stays 2-2. Gray misses the breaking ball just off the plate outside. 3-2 to Prosek. I think Trey is looking to steal third base. I think he's about got him timed up.
Yep. Cole calls time, steps out.
But I also think the shortstop is caught on a little bit too. Ball just low. Ball 4.
Yep, so runners at first and second now. Still nobody out.
So, like you said, nobody out first, second. That's going to bring in Griff Hill to run for Cole.
Yep.
Ethan Barnes to the plate.
Barnes leading the team in batting average this year. He's batting at .414. Not bad.
I've definitely seen worse.
Barnes hits the ball deep to left field and gone. That ball is over the Gray Monster out there. Gets over the top for a 3-run home run. For Ethan Barnes.
That had a little 9-iron flight to it.
Yeah, it didn't sound like a real big pop off the bat, but it
Got
that
that
ball,
jet stream.
It got on out of there.
He's
You got to
strong.
hit that a long way, Shaker.
Yeah.
Oh, it's really good.
So that's going to make it 7-0.
Yep, Barnes' first home run on the year, and the coach is going to come out and have a chat with their pitcher. He's smiling. I don't think the coach is smiling. But what do you think, Greg? Well, Shaker, what do you think about the coaches' helmets we have to wear out here?
You know, I don't hate them.
Safety first, Shaker.
Safety first.
Safety first. Do they have to wear them in the big leagues?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Anybody out JUCOs? I want to. Public school, high school, Mississippi have to wear them?
I don't know. Do they?
For some reason, I thought they did, but I can't. I'm not sure. Public school coaches have to wear the helmet. Like you said, Win, safety first.
That's right.
I guess the question would be, what does Coach Mack think about it? And Dez?
I think he likes it once a year.
Can you handle it one tournament, one weekend?
Last year we came out here. It was 2 years. I guess it was last year. We didn't have one. We had to borrow somebody's. So it looks like they will make a pitching change, so we'll take a break while they do that. And looks like the new pitcher is going to be number 11, I think. So we'll be back in just a minute. All right, welcome back. New pitcher on the mound, Anderson. Anderson's coming in from right field, I think. Looks like he's got a little more velocity on his fastball.
A little three-quarter slot.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd call him quite sidearm, but he's down there.
He's not scraping his knuckles, though. So 1-0 pitch on the way to Quincy. In there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball's a little different arm action.
Pitch in there for a strike. 1-2. Looks like Gray takes over at first. Is that right?
I think so. You know, when I'm going to correct myself, not quite as three-quarters I thought. He just has a different, his whole body's on a different angle. And that throw's going to pull Gray off the base, and I don't argue with him looking back at the umpire. I thought he held it for a second.
Yeah, it was close.
Either way, caught off the bag, errant throw from the pitcher, so it's going to be an even one. It's like
Preston Sowell coming up, and so we'll have Hayden Jones running.
Single back up the middle. Sowell's first at bat, I believe.
Breaking ball stays low.
I don't know if this is what their staff does mostly, or if they have some scouting report on us.
That says breaking balls?
Yeah.
We've seen a ton, haven't we? Ball misses in, 2-0. Get a long break after today, Shaker. We have to play tomorrow at 6 p.m., so oof. He let that one loose. And
yeah, had a little more giddy on it there.
But lost control of it.
3-0.
So we'll be taking all the way right here. The 3-0 get me over. I'm gonna, if it's even anywhere close, pitch for a strike.
I think we may see some action from Jones at first right here. 3-1 count. Yep. Ball 4. Makes a throw anyway.
Yep, Jones just wanted to get dirty down there.
So runs on the 3-1 count right there. So that's trusting Sal. If you get a good pitch to, strike to hit, we're going to hit it. Fastball. And, if not, ball 4, nothing hurt. So either way, nobody out first and second.
Yeah, Burford singled up the middle his last at bat. Ball misses out.
It's kind of a funky delivery here. You don't see as often. I don't think he throws it real hard. A little firmer than the starter, I think.
Yeah.
But again, he moves quickly in a different action in his arm, and anything like that. As a hitter, you just trying to eliminate, find a release point, just see the ball, and time it up.
Yep, the ball falls in for a strike. 1-1. That one misses out. 2-1 now.
Not to knock him, but I think this Hornets staff could probably find a strike or two more. The catcher doesn't help him a whole lot.
No, he doesn't. The ball hit his
A lot of movement.
bill of his helmet, didn't it? The bill of his cap.
I think so.
Heard a little bit of a tick back, so that brings Leland Weldon up to the plate for the Chiefs. Excuse me.
Again, starts off breaking ball for ball 1.
Yep, Leland laid off that. Yeah, I mean, you can tell when they leave their hands that we're we're picking it up pretty good, and it's easy to lay off these pitches because they're not really, some of them aren't even really close. 2-0. Hard hit ball, get hit there by Leland. Will score 1. So RBI single for Weldon.
His frame, his build, he generated a lot of leverage on that one. Super extended. Got it out front, right back up the box for single.
Shaw Coley coming to the plate for the Chiefs now with an 8-0 lead. Base is still loaded. Nobody out here in the bottom of the second.
You know, that last one, I think that's the ball as Leland gets older and keeps progressing as a hitter like he's doing. That's one you'll see. You know, that'll be 4 RBIs right there.
Yeah.
In the future. But again, hard base hit up the middle, scores a run. Never bad.
Nope. Finds a zone there for strike 1.
First pitch strike to a hitter. Trey in the leadoff may be the only one that's had that so far.
Yeah. This is out 1-1.
Like, I don't think that pitch misses as far as it looks.
Yeah, the catcher just kind of takes it with him out there. He doesn't do a very good job framing it. Two and 1. Ball's going to be a soft little liner. It's going to just find the outfield just right over the third baseman's head and just kind of blooped in the left.
That clean living Shaw's been doing.
That's right.
So I tell you here again, and the Hornets there kind of played their part in it. Of, you know, lobs ball in, bounces a couple times, cut off. While there's no action, it doesn't hurt anything. But it kind of just keeps setting the tone, and then I feel we've kind of what we've done in the past. We've kind of slack off is the wrong term because it's not that. It's just not quite as sharp. We jump out to a big lead, and look, and that's probably the hardest part of this game.
Yeah.
You know, is playing hard and focused when either team is up big. That's one thing I'd like to see us sharpen up a little bit.
Yep, 2-0 now. Oh, this is out. So now, Shaker, I know we kind of talked about it in the, you score a couple more runs here. Do you bring Cole back out?
You know, I'm no expert on our staff and all we have, but I know that we have 2 big games coming up the next 2 days, and you can't have too many pitchers for those 2. So, yeah, if there's a chance to save him and bring him back, you know, Saturday.
He's only at 25 pitches, so, I mean, that's not even really a bullpen. But 36 is our cutoff point where he'll have to have a day's rest.
So we've gone, what, so 7 and 18 pitches in the 2 innings?
Yeah.
You know, I definitely have somebody ready to go right now. And I'm not anti bringing him back to start the 3rd. You know, once he gets to, I don't know. So does that give you 10 pitches to play with? I mean, it's got to be a pretty sharp inning to do it and make it worth sending him back out there, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say if I err in decision making here, if I mess up, it would probably be I saved him. If I do it wrong, I'd rather have him available.
1 ball. So it should be 2-1 now, I think. Oh, catches that inside corner. 2-2.
Jay, we've hit around with no outs.
Yep. So full count now. Chiefs have 7 hits so far today. Ball foul back down to play. Trey's going to get that ball down left field line, but it's going to go foul. Count remains full, 3-2.
So a few people back home listening in that I know of. Again, Mick Scarborough, big Chiefs fan, and at least 2 of my softball players.
Yeah?
Yeah, Addie and Avery listening in, watching. That's going to be ball 4. Trey walks in a run. He's going to bring up Cole Prosek, basically loading nobody out as Hornets coach goes back to the mound and going to make a change.
Yep. So that'll be their third pitcher coming in, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back. All right, welcome back.
Take donations.
Cole Prosek at the plate for the Chiefs. Chiefs up 11-0. Still nobody out. We're in the bottom of the second. Ball just goes about 59 feet, Shaker.
So I will say, I know I gave my catcher a hard time. He's been taking a beating for a while now.
Yeah, he's being worked a little bit.
A lesser man will probably just told the coach I'm out.
Wave the white flag. Cole misses that, pops it up, out of play. 1-1. I do notice the wind is getting a little more chill to it.
And again, I'm no hitting guru, but I think even Cole would tell you, some of those pitches outruns his hands a little bit and gets that synced up and like that right there.
Hard hit ball. Let's see. We'll just score one there. 12-0 now.
So I think we just answered our question. Cole's gonna stay in and run. I think that's he's done for the day on the mound. Which also the big lead. Even if there wasn't about coming back, he's been sitting a long time to go back out there and throw again.
Yeah. Let's see if Barnes can duplicate what he did last inning. Or is it this inning? It was this inning. And he hits a ball hard to the gap. That's going to get down.
That may score 3.
Score at least 1. There's 2. So Barnes has got 5 of the 14.
Yeah.
Runs accounted for. Still nobody out. Chiefs up 14-0.
Quincy Pratt to the plate. Second and third, nobody out. Bottom 2.
Ball misses low. Oh, gets away from the catcher. 1-0. And I don't know what the rules are for the thing. I don't know if you have to go 5.
If I'm not mistaken, which happens a lot, it's got to play 5 or 4.5 since we're the home team. But I'm pretty sure coaches can agree beforehand.
Nope. Uh-oh. Now we're in a pickle. Cool. Well,
so get caught up, swing kind of off the barrel, a little bit, gets jammed up, bloop, at the ball ain't in the dirt, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Barnes.
And nobody got to it.
Had gone halfway to third, and
yeah,
Cole stayed put because we had a base that was first base was unoccupied, so it wasn't like a force anywhere. So Barnes kind of ran him into that one.
Yeah. Kind of no man's land for Cole there. So our defensive player, Carter Drumheller, second baseman, is going to hit here for the DH. 1 out, second, third. So
ball gets away from the catcher.
it is. Do we just get clarification? Okay. Okay.
Well,
So the reason I bring it up, it's a possibility if it's 15 after 3, we have 14, big run at third base. So now there's 1 out, so it's 0. So if we don't get this 15th run in, that's going to make us throw another one. So if that is the case, and that's going to be deep enough to score it.
Ball's going to be way up the line.
So Drumheller comes in. Sack fly to center is going to score Ethan Barnes to make it 15-0. So now if we go get, 0 in the top of the third, then what's a possibility that will be the end of the game. I can't see the bullpen from here. I don't know who's warmed up, but it's not going to be cold coming back.
Big cut there. 0-1 here. 2 outs.
So we could take guesses, speculations on who's going to pitch next.
I'm going to say Mayo. Could be JG. Lane. Ball's going to be lifted to center. Center fielder makes the catch for the final out, but not before the Chiefs push 10 runs across, 11 runs across in the bottom of the second. So we'll be back. Chiefs up 15-0. All right, welcome back. J.G. Lane on the mound for the Chiefs. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike one. Next pitch, call a strike on the outside corner. 0-2 pitch here for J.G.
He's a big old rascal out there.
Yeah, he's about 6'5", 6'6".
Built kind of like me then. Lean, tall and lean.
Exactly like you. All right, so their game changer has it at 15-0.
Well, it's 2-2. I mean, the scoreboard and you have one. Our scoreboard and the game changer have another. So hey, it don't mean you're wrong, Coach. Well, that's true. That's going to be a hit.
Yeah. 9-hole hitter gets a hit. Sorry, dude.
So 1 out runner first, top of the third.
Cole Prosek's line on the day was 2 innings pitched. He gave up 1 hit, 0 earned. He walked none, and he struck out 3. Through 25 pitches, 18 of those 25 were for strikes. There goes our camera again as they open the door. And so we got a little more coverage at third base now. Hard hit ball, should be double. Nope, never mind. He was at second one.
Yeah, had a wild pitch in there.
So 2 down now. This should be the number 2 hole hitter. Chain. Mahoma. He's over 1 though.
This is my catcher.
Yep, number 22. Ball low in the dirt. So it is Barton. It was the leadoff guy. Ball lifted to right field. Price settles under it for the catch, for the out. And we head to the bottom of the third.
Bottom of the third.
We'll be back.
And we are back. Bottom of the third is going to be led off by Sean Coley. Or Leland Weldon. And fly ball to left for the first out. Now Griff Hill's going to pinch hit.
Griff hits a ball deep to center. Ball's going to stay down there. Quick
2 pitches, 2 outs.
Yeah. Hayden Jones coming to the plate now. You know where we are.
Nah.
No, I was telling him where we were. We can drive the golf cart there.
Working out our dinner plans for tonight. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Hayden Jones, 2 outs. Bottom of the 3rd, nobody on base.
Trey Miller on deck for the Chiefs.
Checks the swing, does not go. Yeah, other than the wind is almost perfect day for baseball.
Mm-hmm. Hayden hits the ball.
That's going to be a hit.
Yeah.
So he kicks it, but I think that was a hit anyway.
Yeah,
Just
it
kind
was.
of played it deep, took a long time to get there. Either way, he's on first base with 2 outs. Top of the order, Trey Miller up. Trying to score every inning.
Colton Robbins on deck for the Chiefs. Ball misses out. 1-0. Hard hit ball down the first baseline. That ball's going to be fair. Hayden Jones is going to round second. Head to third. Coach Mack's going to hold him up. And the runners on the corners now with 2 outs. They'll bring up Colton Robbins for the Chiefs.
So while Colton's getting ready to hit here, and again, total speculation. I don't know what they charge or if that's even. I assume that's what they do, but I'm guessing there's $35,000 to $40,000 worth of signs minimum on this wall.
There's a lot of signs.
There's 63 or 67. I counted them earlier. Just at $400 to $500.
What do you think Stronghold pays?
They probably pay a little more.
Okaloosa Gas Company?
Yep. So probably closer to 45.
Yeah, because Stronghold's the sign out there. I mean, it's like they may pay for the plywood out there. The whole wall.
Yeah.
It's a nice new scoreboard too. That 0-1 to Colton. Oh, and 2 to Colton.
Maybe a few nerves getting to hit varsity game here on the road, big tournament. I've seen him hit. He can do it.
Ball stays high there. 1-2. He's also a pretty good little pitcher.
Yeah. And surprisingly, for his size, he's not a terrible defensive end.
No, he's what you call a good athlete.
Yeah. Watched him make a few big plays in football this fall.
Mm-hmm. Just a 9th grader, too.
Still first and third, 2 outs.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3, that'll do it for the Chiefs in the bottom half of the 3rd. No runs, 2 left on. We'll be back.
And welcome back. Top 4 Rangers, Chiefs lead it 15-0. JG still on the mound.
Well, he's going to Northwest next year, so.
That's right. That's what I meant.
That's right. Future Ranger.
Got a new catcher in the game. Harris come in, taking over those duties. Let's see. Yeah. Pretty good cut by Bellamy. Ball in the dirt, but he was looking to make it 15-1. My eyes aren't near good enough to tell you everybody that's out there in the outfield. If any changes have been made.
Dane Treadway is at third. Ooh, foul ball though. It hit him and he fouled
Yeah,
it off.
I think it went right off his hand.
But he got a piece of the bat too, so.
It's just strike 2.
Yep. Should be 2-2, right?
Yep.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Oh, my bad.
Today's star pitcher Gray comes in. 1 out, nobody on for the Hornets. Good strike 1 pitch right there from Lane. Good little piece of work from Hare there.
Leland Weldon's sister at the Tooth Fairy Smiles in Annapolis, Maryland is watching.
Nice.
Yeah, and then Will Howell and Anna Lauren Howell's grandmother, Miss Brooks' mom, back watching in Senatobia. I think Jacqueline, she's watching. My wife's watching. I'm sure she watched Ole Miss and Arkansas play first. I don't know who ended up winning that game.
Tell you what, Griffin's come in and
Stumped some BBs.
pounded the strike zone this inning. You know, I think even he would tell you that's, anytime he gets in trouble, it's that right there. It's command, and he's shown it this inning.
Ole Miss beat Arkansas 83-80 today in the SEC tournament in the second round. Arkansas is still in the tournament though. In the round of 68, that ball gets away from Hare. So runner at second now, 2 outs. JG swing and a miss there. 1-1. Good pitch there. Finds the zone. He's just filling it up, Shaker.
You know, I think this inning he's shown a little more confidence. I think it's probably his, and again, something he would tell you if he could kind of add anything. It was pitch with a little more confidence, and ball gets away from Hare there. And when he does, he's pretty good.
Yeah.
Has he shown now? Fastball's got a little life to it. It's in the zone. Breaking ball's a little sharper.
Hare.
They just want to show he can. Struck out 4 that inning.
Yeah. Hare throws down to third and gets the runner.
Because I can.
Treadway tags him just because he can. We'll be back. Chiefs on top 15-0. We head to the bottom of the 4th. All right, welcome back. Dane Treadway coming to the plate for the Chiefs here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Chiefs up 15-0 here in the bottom of the fourth. Treadway hits it to the shortstop. Shortstop fires over to first in time for the out. So one down now. Just going to bring up Christian Hare now for the Chiefs.
Fresh off. Throw a guy at home.
Out. Yeah,
tough play. Throw him out at home.
Hosing him. At third. Hare takes the pitch and call for a strike.
Anybody can throw the guy at first base. Anybody can do that.
Yeah, it's throwing him out at third. Just make it.
Let me show you what I can do.
Right. Hare's going to lift that ball to left field and going to be out.
Does a pretty good job on a breaking ball right there.
Mm-hmm.
Good play in left by Bellamy.
Yeah. Carter Drumheller coming to the plate now for the Chiefs. 2 outs. Carter hard hit ball right to the third baseman. Third baseman makes a great play on that ball for the out. That'll do it for the Chiefs. 3 up, 3 down in the bottom of the fourth. We head to the top of the fifth inning. Chiefs on top 15-0. Quick 1, 2, 3 should do it for us, Shaker.
Should do it.
We'll be back. All right, welcome back. A few changes out there. Treadway is down. Dane Treadway's down, the pitcher. Fly ball to center field. Hayden tries to make the catch, but just can't quite get there.
For a second, I thought he was trying to Jim Edmonds it a little bit. Set this dive up.
So Hayden's at center. Looks like Hare's in left. Griff Hill's catching.
Caleb Dunn.
Caleb Dunn's at third. The ball's hit hard to left field for a base hit. So runners at first and second now. Nobody out for Cottondale Hornets.
He's a ground ball right here.
So making some breaks out there. Ball misses a little bit out there, 1-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Ball's going to be fouled back and out of play. I don't think that one quite made it to the road, did it?
It did not. I haven't seen any more since that first one.
Swing and a miss, strikeout. So 1 down now for the Hornets here in the top of the 5th. Treadway checks the runners, comes set, pitch is going to be hit right back to him. Double play ball. That's going to pull Trey off the bag. He's going to be safe. It's second, so they'll be safe all around. Yeah, tag him, tag him, tag him, tag him, tag him. He doesn't know if he's safe or out. Now he is out. So that'll do it. That was weird. So he threw to second. Trey came off the bag at second, didn't touch it. Didn't touch the bag at second. So the guy assumed he was out. He ducked in the middle of the infield so he wouldn't get hit by the throw from Trey to first. Then the ball pulled the first baseman off the bag at first. The runner thought he was out at second, so he started jogging back to the infield. Then they throw it to second. The umpire calls him safe, and he goes back to the dugout. Then they tag him in between third and second. Anyway,
thanks for coming.
Heck of a way to end the game, huh? Thanks. So that'll do it. Chiefs win 15-0 in 5. Easy first day. Hour and 26-minute ball game. Thanks for watching. We'll be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. at South Walton versus South Walton. Thanks for watching. We'll be back tomorrow evening